Hello. So today I'll be showing you the evidence I'm collecting during this crime scene. So as you can see here, there's a knife and there is blood stains leading into the other room. So I've already cleared the house, made sure that there's no one else in the house, that's clear. Safe for me, secure the perimeter. Next, I'm going to put on my gloves to make sure that none of the evidence gets contaminated with my own fingerprints. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually take pictures to make sure that I get pictures of everything before I physically move anything and collect anything. So I'm going to get my camera. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and take pictures of all of the evidence. This is going to include the knife, the blood stains that you see, and then so the blood stains actually lead all the way to the bedroom. And as you can see, there's a body in the bed, the victim. So I will also be getting hair samples from the victim, pictures of the body, and any sort of bodily fluids that might be the sheets, whether that could be blood, semen. For example, it is also important to check under the fingernails of the victim because if it was a struggle, there could be skin from the suspect. All right, so I'm going to take my pictures first. All right, now my pictures are taken. The first thing I'm going to do is I have a bag here for the knife to collect and bring back to. And there's also blood on the knife. You can see. Okay, so I'm going to seal this up and document everything. The chain of custody is very important to document and communicate with each other. That way you know who dealt with what and that it wasn't multiple people dealing with the same items. Now that my knife is in, I'm going to put a sticker in there and document. Write it down. If you didn't write it down, it didn't happen. So that's the next step. All right, so next I'm actually going to collect some of these blood samples that are on the floor. There's multiple drops. And so I have my cotton swab here. So because the blood is still wet, it does need to air dry and then it should be refrigerated or frozen. And if it doesn't get to the lab within the next 48 hours, it could be unusable, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and swab up the blood here. You can see. And then I'm going to put it in my tube. That way it stays sealed, safe, doesn't get contaminated by anything else, and will be sent to the lab for testing. All right, so the next thing I'm going to check for before taking hair samples from the body is fingerprints. I'm going to fingerprint the door that goes to the bedroom where the body is found, and I have powder and powder and a brush here to go ahead and check those fingerprints and get those sent to the lab to see if there happens to be any other prints other than the victim on the doorknob. All right, so I'll show you what I've done here. So this is the door here, and this where I just put fingerprints. I'm checking for fingerprints on this doorknob here. That leads into the bathroom, and as we go again, the body of the victim. So now I'm going to actually check, or I'm sorry, get a hair sample from the victim, and take more pictures, document more, check for things, check for, besides the stab wounds, check for, any struggles, if she was choked, anything around the neck, anything like that, and make sure that I take all the pictures of that, or she's moved, or anything like that. All right, and so I also wanted to explain when I was doing the fingerprints that there are 3 different types of fingerprints to look out for. So the one that was on the door handle would have been known as a latent print. That occurs when someone touches a non-porous surface, and that's what the powder technique is used for, is to like identify those points. There's another type where it would be like a plastic print where it's on an object such as soap. It might leave like that three-dimensional fingerprint in there. And then there is the patent prints as well, which is like visible to the naked eye. Like if someone were to touch paint and then put their finger on glass, you would see that print. And so I just wanted to discuss that. But now that I have collected all of my evidence, I have my knife in the bag, packaged and sealed. I have my blood swabs in the tube sealed and ready to be delivered to the lab within the next 48 hours. Testing needs to be done. I have collected the hair samples and skin follicles under the nail. Those have been packaged and sealed. I have all of my pictures of everything before anything was moved, and I also documented everything, wrote down everything, my name, times, what I packaged, what I took, everything. So that way they know that I was the one that collected the evidence, and anything like the chain of custody, chain of command, that won't be tampered with. All right, thank you.